Very well, ladies and gentlemen, lads, girls. I don't know if girls are watching. Very few percentage of girls watch my content. So if you're watching this, do tell your lady friends who are Arsenal fans. Subscribe to this amazing channel, man. This channel really comes up with content almost every single day. Almost, yeah. I hate the word almost, but there are certain times where things just don't happen. Like the watch along that did not happen. So I feel bad and I feel sad, but I'm not above the internet, seriously. So with that in mind, I have to talk about lots of strange news and a big suggestion, a player profile that Arsenal can look into as well. Maybe not many people would know it. So we're going to talk about that as well in this episode. So Sambi Lokonga, we have an update. We have other updates as well. So let's go on to one by one talking about them. So Albert Sambi Lokonga on Instagram said, "Thank you all. Thank you to all of you for your birthday wishes. Wish me health for the coming years, and the rest I will fix or try to fix it. I wish one day I will be able to send back all the love you send me. May God bless you, even those who don't like me. Love." Oh, Sambi, I have only one heart. How many times would you want to win it, bro? That's such beautiful. That's very beautiful, yeah. Well, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has scored 7 goals in all competitions for Arsenal this season. Only Mo Salah has scored more goals for Premier League clubs this more goals for Premier League clubs this season. Crazy stuff. Unbelievable performance and unbelievable game from both the African players. Unbelievable, guys. So Emil Smithrow on Instagram shared this image and with the message that this feeling, the star-struck feeling, oh no, not star-struck, but yeah, starry-eyed, whatever, yeah. And Gary Neville had something to say about Emil Smithrow as well. He says, "I think he's a breath of fresh air. I think he has been since he come into the team. Him and Saka just make you feel how you should go about football, which is just joy." Well, that was the case, and that is still the case to be around. So, well, Emil Smithrow believes that the team is, has got its cohesive, um, um, they've got a proper cohesion coming up. So, Tomiyasu shared this on his Instagram with the caption, "Another 3 points yesterday. Thank you for your support, as always." So Tomiyasu is happy with the support that he's getting, and most importantly, that lifts the team up. So Arteta on Lacazette after the game yesterday said, "He was terrific. From the start, the way we finished the last game, I already made a decision. The way he transmitted the right energy, such a commitment, quality threat for the goal, communication coach to the team. He totally deserved to play." There was no way that he wasn't going to. But talking about Nuno Tavares' performance, Arteta says it was the first start in the Premier League for him to play with the courage and with the physicality, with the quality that he did. It's a credit to the boy. So the boy literally, he bossed his position. I must say that. The initial 20 minutes of him pressing, Matty Cash had no cash to give him, so that he would stop pressing him so much. So there's this suggestion. I'm not saying that Arsenal are linked with him. So Alessio Romagnoli, the centre back for AC Milan, well, apparently he's not able to sign a new contract because AC Milan don't have the money to give him for a good salary, that is. So, well, according to Calcio Mercato, the club hoped to renew Romagnoli's contract, but they cannot match his demands for a 5 million euro salary and could see him ditch them for Juventus. If Arsenal have a moment, I think this guy can, I don't know, just saying. This news actually caught my attention, so yeah, I got it for you guys. Let me know, would you take? Would you take him, Alessio Romagnoli? But more importantly, another update about Victor Osimhen. So Bayern Munich could be the next destination for Victor Osimhen. According to journalist Paolo Bargigia, the German side are looking for the right attacker to succeed Robert Lewandowski, and the Nigerian star is their top candidate. But there's a problem. They will have to pay around 100 million euros to convince Napoli to sell next year. I know Osimhen won't be cheap for any club. He won't be cheap because Napoli paid a very high premium to sign him off from Lille. They really paid a lot. So to get, and plus the form he is in, he's going to score in every game for Napoli. It's tough. It's tough. It is very tough to understand. So, well, that is that. So Ben White has spoken about on Ramsdale versus Leno debate. So speaking to Stadium Astro, um, he actually said about Ben White actually knows Ramsdale from a long time. So he said, I've known Ramsdale for a long time ago. Obviously nice for him to be in the team, but I think both have such amazing qualities. They're pushing each other every day, and I think that's what you need in the Premier League, to keep pushing you and getting better. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to say anything negative more about Leno, but I think I'm happy with Ramsdale, and I don't know, I just don't think it should be otherwise. So before getting into El Unisi, Thomas Partey is really happy after scoring his first Arsenal goal. Speaking to the Mirror, he said, all the team was frustrated and we wanted a win. That was the mentality we brought to this game today, and we were able to get our result. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. I think it was the right moment to have it, and I am very happy. Thomas Partey's goal really was fantastic. So Gary Neville has actually shot a Kroenke. He's firing shots at Stan Kroenke. So talking to Sky Sports, Gary Neville said there isn't enough communication between them and the fans at all, and they're left to wonder sometimes what the project is and what the real long-term plan is. I feel that's really poor. Ultimately, there isn't that direction publicly from Arsenal. Whatever, man. Whatever. Very well. So moving on, Ralph Hasenhuttl has made Celtic claim. I'm just saying this because Mohamed El Younisi was linked with Arsenal very recently. Leicester are interested in him. So there was an update about it. Ralph Hasenhuttl said, he's one of the positive stories of the season. I was very happy to get him back in the summer. I know that we had a lot of competition in his position, a lot of duels with a lot of players. We have 5 number 10s in my side, so it's not so easy to get a spot in the 11, but I think he deserved to get there. He had only one bad week. It was before the Chelsea game where I replaced him because he had a bad week in training. In some moments you can see his fantastic anticipation, his decision making. He's always surprising me, and this is something special. We really need this in our game. It makes us a little bit more flexible in attack. He can either score goals or create good chances, and he runs a lot. He's also disciplined, he's a quick learner, and he is a smart guy. So let's see how things will turn out to be as we move. So Steve McManaman has a big update. He's actually spoken about Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, and he would be worth the price. That's without a shadow of a doubt. So here's what he spoke. He actually spoke to horseracing.net. He says, I think Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is easily worth the money. He did have that bad injury for Liverpool a couple of years ago against Roma, and he was out for a long time. But sometimes that happens. Since then, he's been fit and well. He came on against Watford and played. If he wants to leave and play first team football, that's entirely up to him. The question is he worth that kind of money? And the answer is yes, without a doubt. It seems like a hell of a lot of money, but it's not a lot when you look around and see the figures being paid by some other football teams. That, my friend, is a very bad statement. So, talking about Brendan Rodgers, opened up about James Maddison. He says, I think the other night he was starting to get the swagger back while he's talking about the Spartak Moscow. Spartak Moscow, yes. The Europa League game. He continued about Maddison. How he moved, how he takes the ball, the pressing side, and he got his first assist. That is James's job, to create and score goals. It is about understanding players. Sometimes you have to break the cycle. That was my thing with James. We needed to take him out and break the cycle of playing and worrying about performance. Well, talking about more stuff, now suddenly the transfer rumor gods. Initially it was that Paulo Nuachu changed his agents so that he could get linked more to Arsenal. He comes out in public in the transfer window and said, you know what, I'm an Arsenal fan, I'd like to go towards them. Arsenal did not sign him. Now, according to Spanish outlet Mundo Deportivo, Arsenal have joined a lot of clubs to sign Paul Onuachu. Now what? Only one person will be happy with this news, and that's Paul Onuachu himself. I'm not, and I'm sorry for that. So with this, I'd like to end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you see Daily Arsenal Corner, best place to be, consider subscribing. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.